All right, I'm back, y'all. Wait for y'all to come back in. Oh, hey, Casey. What's going on? Okay, hippie line, you back? Okay. Hey, I'm tuning in. Okay, Casey. Shay, you back too? Okay. I made it. Yeah, Kate, my apologies. Yeah, I tried to tag you in to let you know because I was trying to let y'all know yesterday I was going to do the live, but I figured that y'all was probably out or something and stuff because I waited till like I think it was around like 11 or something like that. And let's do this. I know that's right, Casey Star 11. Uh, but yeah, oh yeah, but oh yeah, thank you too, Casey Star 11. Um, Yeah, like I was gonna do this yesterday, but I'm trying to think. I just got the notification. Also the notification finally working. I mean, it's about time because I heard a couple of others was saying that the notifications. I'm shocked. I finally caught a lie. I know, huh? Yeah, but I'm trying to. What was I talking about? Because like they ended the video, but what's going on, Kim? And y'all, hey, y'all more than welcome to connect with me on. I guess I don't know how to work it, but you can because okay, it's all right. It's reconnecting now. So, okay, I was gonna say y'all can like I guess connect live if y'all know how to do it, and it could show and stuff. Because I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube. So, oh yeah, okay, thanks. Because I forgot what I was talking about. Like, because I guess the IG ended because I was looking at the time and I was on here for like 59 minutes. I couldn't hear you. Can you hear me now, Kim? Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Had disconnect my Bluetooth. Oh, okay. Yeah, that I don't. The Bluetooth is it's up in the air, but I can hear you. Okay, Casey, Star 11. I'm glad you can hear me. Shay, okay, I'm glad you can hear me too. What about you, Hippie Lion and Live Love Freely? But but yeah, I was talking about like how okay, you can hear me? Okay. All right. Yes, okay. But yeah, y'all just joining in. I wish y'all could have been here earlier. I was talking about a lot of stuff. I was on here for basically an hour, like just going in. But I can give y'all a recap. I was talking about the parallel worlds, and I was talking about the system, and I was talking about how the and the books of spells, the Bibles, and all of that stuff. I was talking about what's really going on and stuff. So whenever I upload the video, because I'm gonna do two videos, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. You can check that out, and and like, oh yeah, I was saying if y'all wanted to call in and connect with me live, like FaceTime with me live, you know, you can also do that too. It'll probably be like a split screen. You'll probably see me up here, or y'all could be up here or down here or whatever. If y'all want to join in, but I'll upload the video and stuff, and but yeah, like I said, the slavery stuff to me was nothing but a bunch of programming stuff, and to me it didn't happen. They was enslaving souls. It didn't have anything to do with the physical body. It was just so individuals could advance, and everybody, they're programmed on that stuff, and these individuals created a lot of distractions and stuff, and the skull, the illusion skull, they lied, and basically programming, oh yeah, oh yes, for sure, oh yes, Casey Star 11, and so like we had to sit there and like being programmed with that for 8 hours, that bunch of mess. Not only that, the other stuff too, and then you got the bell. Like I said, you got the bell hypnotizing you and programming you on many levels. Like every time you hear that bell ring, you're taking in the programming. And like so, individuals, got mad at the other shade for nothing. They was like, oh, they created these stories and stuff, and I felt like these individuals, there basically was like they was doing like certain rituals, just like I was like, not to get off topic, just like the Jack the Ripper. I think that was a bunch of mess. Individuals was talking about that, and they were saying that Jack the Ripper, because I remember in school they was talking about Jack the Ripper in school when I was in the illusion school, whenever, and I was like, I think it was a bunch of mess. What I think certain society groups was going to different communities, and I felt like they was certain relatives were sacrificing their own loved ones, and accusing this fictional character, Jack the Ripper, because like I said, we're not the names and titles, we're sounds and vibrations. So I felt like they created this fake character, but these society groups was going around in different communities and stuff, just like I was talking about, like in one of my videos. Like our shade, they basically was doing certain things in the community, doing certain rituals and stuff like that with whoever was connected to our DNA. They would probably sacrifice, and the other shade would do it too. So these hate crime groups, they would get together and they say, hey, we're going to program them and make it think we're against each other, but we're really not, because you got some of our shade that's with the so-called hate crime group KKK, and then you got our shade that's with the, there's many that, they play their positions. They all together, it's like, and then it goes down to the gang. They created the gang, so they was like, we need to program the gangs to keep them, like destroy. We'll have them destroying their self, and then the other, like then that's when they bring, they put the drugs in the communities and stuff. Oh, everybody, our shade seems to think we all came from here on a ship. Yeah, and I always thought that was a bunch of mess, But see, whenever they talking about like a ship, to me, I feel like they're talking about a plane, like the energy, like the energy, because some, certain individuals that's controlling this so-called hard earth, Gaia, whatever y'all want to call it, certain individuals haven't even set foot on this planet, and when you reach certain levels, you can escape this planet whenever you reach certain levels. I know that for a fact. And, like that to me, that, that goes back to where I was doing the video whenever they was talking about, they always had ship in it. I feel like ship is, they say relationship, car dealership, and, what else, like it's always got ship into it, like I said, relationship, car dealership, y'all get what I'm saying. Like when like the judges and stuff, them idiots think that they actually really on the ship and they think y'all in the sea and stuff like that. My mom always questioned how they got so many on the boat and wonder because it didn't happen. Like that's the reason why I said the slave stories. That's a bunch of mess, and it was possible for so many people, because if that's the case, that boat would have felt like this got destroyed because it was so many people on there and stuff. Then you would have had people like just like they couldn't keep individuals in control. It would have been a big fight on that ship. Like they would have been banging on that ship, like for real. But like I was saying, like these individuals, they basically program, you know, programmed us with the lies and stuff like that. Whenever it comes to the illusion skulls that we call it school or whatever, and other buildings and stuff like that. You know, they're not like, and I was saying this the other day. I was like, how come they're not teaching, you know, the children? How come they're not teaching them how to speak foreign language? You know, like other countries know how to speak this language, and you know, they're you know, like I said, it's basically programming, but you know, like programming the soul and stuff. But they're not. The school is useless. It's pointless. It's programming, and I feel like, you know, if that's the case, they might as well tell the children, like, hey, we're going to start you working at McDonald's and stuff. Screw the school and stuff. But see, they want to program them on many levels to have them, you know, bring the program into the other parallel worlds. So they can bring the program to the other side of them on the other, like in another world and stuff like that. So it can cause confusion. You know, that's what's going on. Yeah, most of the countries speak at least 2 or more languages. Exactly. I think if people just think for a change, you can see the lies. Oh yeah, you can most definitely see the lies. Like, for real. You like, and it's like, you know, they sit back and be comfortable with it. You know, do you feel my signals? They basically sit back and roll with it. You know, like they'll roll with it. Like, you know, like these sick ministers and preachers, you know, they'll lie and use the word God, which that's nothing but another spell. But they'll say, well, God told me to tell you to bend over and let me hit it from the back. And some of them do that. And some of them go for it. They'll be like, oh, really? God told you to do that? And they'll be like, yes. You know, yes, my child. And individuals will do it. You know, like they'll do anything they'll sacrifice their loved ones for just that individual. And that individual put them in a hypnotic spell and many other things and stuff. Nope, they have. Exactly. And school trains children to be. Exactly, Casey. Exactly. And the foolishness. Exactly. But yeah, the school trains the children. Exactly. I feel you on that, Casey. They're basically training the children and stuff. And it's like, it's like I said, it's on repeat. Everything is on repeat. It's like the holograms, the rituals, well, I said holograms, but to me, the holidays, that's recycling holograms from other worlds and stuff like that. And it's the same old stuff. You get Black History Month. You know, how come they don't like make? And it's like now they're getting out of control with it. They have Sibling Day, they're not sibling and Best Friend Day, and you know, all of that other stuff. You know, then you know, like I said, that Black Panther. I mean, not Black Panther. The what is it? The Black History Month. You know, it's the same old stuff over and over, and it's recycling and bringing life to these names and titles. You know, all you hear is about, like I said before, you hear the same old stuff. Harriet, like now they're really trying to push this Harriet Tubman, that beastly looking creature. They're trying to promote that individual, and individuals actually really think that, oh, well, she helped free the slaves. No, she helped program souls. Because if you really look at them pictures, and I posted it, you know what I'm saying, like on, like probably my, some of y'all that's, you know, I got 2 accounts. So you can go connect with me on Trips Rooms 11, because I got 2 accounts. But you know, some of them think that, you know, they'd be like you can see the signs and symbols from the so-called slaves. They weren't really slaves. They're actors. You know what I'm saying? They're actors. And like, if you like look at some of them when they have pictures, you can see them doing the Masonic symbols and stuff with their hands. Like, and I was like, you know, and the individuals really think that they're slaves. And then they talk about, what's his name? Ted, Newton or whatever that damn. I really don't keep up with these names, but you know, I hear individuals talk, you know, and they basically think that, you know, they're heroes. They think Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they think they're heroes. How are they helping them? Are they helping them now? Are they helping them? You know, and like I said, the past, present presidents, they keep on saying, oh, we're going to build jobs and we're going to build this community, and that's a bunch of crap. Individuals keep going for the same old stuff. And like I said, whenever it comes to votes, people are always losing their damn mind. They get like their little stickers and put it on social media. Oh, I vote and stuff. Like I said before, they act like a bunch of children that got some smelly stickers or something, you know. And, you know, they keep on saying, oh, yeah, I voted. And they're voting for souls to get messed up. What are they voting for? They don't question it. They're just rolling with it. Oh, they're voting for souls to get messed up. Them actors and stuff, they all work together. Some WWE stuff. Every day is a day making up stuff. Exactly. They make every day it's another distraction. How many times we hear a celebrity overdose or got in a car wreck? You know, we hear the same old crap like all the time. You know, it's the same old stuff. Or, you know, like, and you got these individuals doing like shame rituals, like Bill Cosby and other ones, like, you know, like Mike Tyson and Tupac and what was the other, like they all doing the shame rituals and stuff. Because if you look at it, all of these so-called celebrities, these actors, they all did some sick stuff, and individuals don't know that, you know, and that's on them, you know. Like, I don't have anything against them, you know. Divide and conquer. If we were all one on the same vibration and frequency, we would be powerful. Exactly, and raise frequency to the point that the shadows wouldn't be able to enslave us. Exactly. And see, like, individuals don't want to do that, Casey Star 11, you know, like, and that would be great if we could, you know, like, that would be great if we could get all on the same vibration. That would destroy this illusion. And that's what these individuals don't want. You know, like, they don't want individuals to get on the same thing because, you know, it's like, especially certain like bloodlines and stuff like that, you know, it's like they want them to carry the programming into the other parallel worlds and stuff like that to control certain DNA in the parallel world and stuff, like the other side of you and stuff. Because like I said, we're everywhere, you know, if you really look at it. But like in the side, this illusion, this itty bitty little world, they don't want us to be on that. They want to just cause confusion and stuff. Like I said before, I feel like they should just, like, you know, like, it would be cool if the physical realm would just get destroyed, you know, so a lot of us can just be, you know, like, go and create our own and stuff, like in other worlds and stuff. Like, I think that would be so cool, you know, if that happened. Because, and that's the reason why they want scary individuals saying, oh, it's the end of the world. How many times we hear that crap? How many times that we hear it was a World War III and stuff like that, or World War II and stuff? We've been hearing this for decades. The war is within, but they send individuals on a mission to other worlds they don't want us to know about. Do y'all feel my signals? They send us to, like, well, not us, but whoever that was connected to our DNA, like, and other, like, generations before us. They send them over there to, and Jesus coming crap. Exactly. They'll talk about that stuff, and and that's funny to me, you know. You know, and like I said, everything is within. You know, like the books, they can't help us. The world leaders, they can't help us. You know, and the individuals depend on them. They want individuals to depend on that, and it's messed up because the physical body merge with other things, and they want to just gain power, and they want to make individuals like suffer. They don't care about individuals' well-being or anything. They don't care about that. That's like they want individuals on a low vibration and train them and program them to do other things and stuff like that. And like I said, now we're connected to this digital world, and you look at it, it's the same stuff like all the time. You see these corny bootleg comedy videos online, like promoting lust. All they talking about just lust and stuff like that, and doing certain rituals and stuff. Even like I said before, even certain dance. They create certain dance and individuals. Like I said, anything go viral, that's scary to me. I'm not getting I'm not scared of it, but y'all get what I'm saying. That's like controlling individual souls. They're doing like hitting rituals and stuff like that and stuff. What about Jesus coming as a hologram in the sky? And what kind of confusion will that cause with these believers? Like I said, I felt like they're going to put like a certain image that favors that character. And I feel like they was going to do that into other like so-called countries that I call planet. And individuals, they're going to probably get on their knees and stuff and, basically give their soul and cry and fart and sneeze and spin around like the young James Brown and stuff like that. Blue Beam Project. Exactly. Yeah, it's basically the blue, and I talked about the Blue Beam Project and stuff like that with the different holograms and stuff. Exactly. Casey Star 11. You up on it. And see the blue beam, and I broke that down. I was saying the blue beam is, they're talking about different like rays and energy. That's like a code word. They want individuals think it's like all about the hologram, although it's been a lot of hologram. The moon is a hologram. To me, the moon is a hologram that harvests souls and stuff like that. When certain energies and rays come in, that hologram picks up on it and stuff like that, and it put individuals, whenever individuals shift from the physical, sometimes that hologram can confuse individuals. There's no such thing as a satellite, but I say satellite is on the physical realm. These devices, that's a satellite. The towers and all of that stuff, to me, that's satellite. Hollyweird created. They programmed us with the moon crap and other things and stuff like that, and try to make it like a little satellite that's floating around in space and stuff. Everything is on the physical, like these poles and wires and stuff like that. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, and yeah, I believe they will have aliens or Jesus come. Exactly, the aliens. That's a bunch of mess too, maybe even both. Yeah, exactly, Shay. The aliens, everything is there's other beings, but they don't want individuals to see the other side and stuff, because that's the reason why they keep, like I said, the map, that's not the real map. And individuals, like I said, they used to argue over. You got idiots arguing over stupid stuff, flat Earth and what else? Flat Earth and something else. If it's round, and individuals debate and argue, and they say, "Well, I researched this. No, I researched this." Y'all researching different types of programming, and when I used to hear individuals get to arguing over that, to me that was just funny. I would be like. I'll be like, y'all idiots don't know what's going on. Y'all are really arguing over something, and that goes back to, like I said, they said a man walked on moon. It's nothing but a hologram. The sun, that's nothing but illusion light with that's like I said, if y'all and individuals put that in our face, it goes back to where I was talking about for example, like, have y'all ever seen, y'all familiar with the Thundercats and Batman? Are y'all familiar with that? And if you are familiar with that, that's what they do with the sun. And I even did a video on it. I had got the mirror, and like, because the sun carries certain rays, but it got like certain programs in it to help, the physical grow and stuff. It got like certain lights and stuff. And so I remember I grabbed a mirror, and I put the mirror, and like I cut the light on. I would cut the light on, but it would be all bright and stuff all in my face. And I put it on the mirror, and it reflected, and you could see like the big spot on the wall, like it was like the sun, So that's what's going on like during the day. That's BS, maybe, on the moon and studio. Oh yeah, that exactly, Casey Star 11. That, like I said, like that's a bunch of men. They gonna say, what's that dude's name? And they used to tell us this crap in school too. I remember we used to watch the astronauts whenever they would act like they was blasting off in space and stuff. And I was like, Hollywood hooked that up. They hooked that up. Had like, they'd be like, oh, they're going to space. I remember we would sit in class and watch that crap, and I would be like, just bored out my mind. I'd be like, put on some Batman or something, or some or Marvel or something, or some Star Wars. I was like, this is boring. Like, I'd rather, that had more truth than that astronaut crap and stuff. Armstrong, there you go. Okay, Shay. Yeah, like, they was like programming us in school with that crap and stuff, and saying that, he's the first individual that walked on the moon and all of that. I was like, get out of here with that stuff. I was like, that stuff is crazy. And, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Like, the moon landed in the that's the first time I heard of that, when the moon landed in the moon landed in the desert. Wow. Wow, that's a new one on me. But wow. I ain't never. Oh wow. But yeah. So but yeah, like we would sit there and watch that crap and stuff, or this programming stuff. And I remember it was, and I shared a link. This was some years ago, and y'all can probably go check this out. It's called what was it? The Star Spangled Banner. Star Spangled Banner. Basically, I guess you could type in Star Spangled Banner, the slow version or something, or subliminal message behind it. And like, they basically, and it was a copy from the 60s. I don't know if y'all have seen it or not, but I watched this video, and because I was like floating through YouTube one time, and I was like, and I think it says subliminals or Star Spangled Banner in slow motion. I said, what is this crap? Let me see what it is. So I clicked on it, and like, the words was coming out like different. Like, you could see like it was almost like They Live. You know how he put on the shades, and he take it off, and it would say another word, and then he'll put it back on, and then it'll say this word. And y'all feel me? Y'all feel my signals. And that's what the Star Spangled Banner was basically saying, that the God is the government. They was like this, basically putting in an individual's face, saying that it was the government. And it goes back to where I was saying, what was I saying? The Great Wiz, like, or the Wiz, Wizard of Oz, or the Wiz, or whatever. We grew up on that. That's whenever they was talking about, like, individuals didn't get the subliminals behind that. And whenever they was like, we got to find the Wiz, the Great Wiz, and stuff like that. And I caught on to the Great Wiz. I caught on to that stuff. The Great Wizard, like, and so when Dorothy went behind the curtain, she was like, you're nothing but a man. And that's basically this fictional character God, and individuals didn't see that. And they put that right in individuals' face, and some of them are laughing. They was like, they actually went for this. They actually went for this. They're going for just like, not to change the subject. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but then they was talking about like these fake set up police videos. Like they're nothing but actors. They're nothing but actors. You got crooked individuals everywhere, and I said that before. Yes, the Wizard of Oz and the great and powerful was just man behind the curtain. Exactly. And Casey Starr and Live Love. Hold on for a second. I will have to look that up. Oh yeah, you're talking about what I was talking about. That yeah, and I'll even I'll find it and I'll post this the Star Spangled Banner. I'll screenshot it so y'all can know what I'm talking about, and I'll just put it on here and stuff like that. But yeah, like they said it right there, and they give a lot of subliminals, and people don't catch on to that. So individuals are actually praising a man. They're not, connecting with their soul and stuff. They're giving it to no problem, Shay, and they're connecting with the man. And then some of them don't know that, like everybody's talking about. Because, like I said, there's different timelines and stuff from the parallel worlds and stuff like that. The paradigm shifted on many levels. But individuals, they always say, oh, it's a man-made world and stuff. You got a bunch of women out here that was already controlling stuff. And they've been doing it for decades. I feel like the man was just a front to throw individuals off. They wanted to say, oh, the man is brute power and stuff like that, and have individuals saying it's a man's world and stuff. But the creators, they call y'all women and stuff like that. But like I said, y'all the creators or whatever. Now they want to put it to where like the girl power now and promote all of this same sex stuff to confuse the parallel worlds and stuff like that, to confuse certain souls. That's the reason why you see a lot of this mess going on, because it's confusing a lot of, they don't want certain souls that's powerful. They don't want certain souls to merge together, because that will put a crack into this illusion. So they program individuals on this low frequency physical world. And that's the reason why you're seeing a lot of lust and sex rituals and different types of rituals and stuff. Because, like I said, the so-called celebrities, they pretty soon they're about to get replaced with holograms soon. And you see, it's right. And I said this years ago. And it's going on right now. Like certain individuals you see on the TV, they're nothing but holograms, and you see. And you really don't know if that's really their face. They could be from another low vibration world. Our faces could be in another parallel world and stuff like that, like in another system, in another low vibration world. We could be in that program too. They could use our holograms to confuse other souls and stuff. And that's messed up, because they can use certain holograms that would they can be like, okay, for example, they can say, we like the way this individual look. And this individual, they look very powerful. What we're going to do is we're going to take their hologram and put it in another world. And we're going to basically put it on course, program it like that, put it connect it to, that illusion light, so it can project and come out. And individuals, they actually think it's it's human. And some of these individuals, they're nothing but holograms. And some don't even know that. This is a great live. I have to leave out now. I will catch the rest when you post it on YouTube. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed you too, Live Love Freely, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all, straight up. I appreciate y'all, and I'll start doing more live and stuff. And I appreciate it, y'all. They put in their lives and plain sight on those Eyes to see will. Timberland love sex. Oh yeah, see you up on it, Casey. They have saying the truth in plain sight, but so many don't see it. So exactly, what they don't see, they don't see what's going on. It's like right in our face. You feel my signals? And some of us, when we're on a high frequency, we can be like, oh, okay, I get it and stuff like that. Just like like the other day, individuals did not catch it, and I was gonna, and like certain songs. I was just talking about songs too, how certain songs give subliminals and signs and stuff like that. I was talking about, for example, you familiar with the group called ABBA? If y'all familiar with that, because like I said, I listen to all types of music, and like individuals didn't get that song. They thought, like, they think certain individuals are singing like love songs, and they're not really singing love songs. They're talking about doing like hidden rituals and sex magic and stuff like that. Just like the ABB is called Gimme, 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 something like that. And she was like, give me a man after midnight. She was like, I need something to help me chase the shadows away. And individuals didn't get that. And I caught on to that. And I was like, oh, they did that on a slick level. I caught what they were saying. Like, they was, like, individuals didn't get that, like, basically they was talking about some sacrificing and stuff like that. I caught that, yeah. Rituals. Oh yeah, from the 70s. Yeah, that was from the 70s. That group ABBA. Yeah, they was from the 70s and stuff. Like, if y'all, like, whenever y'all get off, just listen to the words to that song. And I was like, people didn't. I said they didn't catch on to that, but I caught on to it. And I was like, a lot of songs, that's what they doing, talking about sex magic and rituals and doing rituals with certain individuals and stuff like that. They want to put an individual into that program, and then then they want to, take over their soul. And, oh yeah, Dancing Queen. Individuals they didn't get. Yeah, exactly. Dancing Queen and Kim. Oh yeah, exactly. And who else? It was another song by Bruce. Dancing in the Dark. Bruce. I can't think of it. It'd be like, when we was dancing in the dark. They was doing all of that silly stuff, but individuals thought, like he was singing, about something different, but he was like, you can't start the fire without the smoke. You got to just listen to the words. I decoded that on so many different levels. I was like certain songs, I just listened to it. Like, some people be like, and another group called Supertramp. Like, I listened, Springsteen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't even think his the so-called assigned last name. But like Supertramp, like I listened, like I was listening to that, and Goodbye Stranger. Individuals didn't get that. Yes, that was all about rituals. Oh, exactly. And they was talking about like cannabis and stuff, but they called it Mary Jane. If you listen to Goodbye Stranger, they was talking about like the energy basically was shifting. And that's the reason why, like, individuals didn't get that. Like, certain songs would let you know, like, hey, they get ready to do this too, and they bring out certain rituals and stuff like that. But that song, Goodbye Stranger, he was like, goodbye Mary, goodbye Jane. And he was like, will we ever meet again, and stuff like that. Because basically they knew, like, them individuals was about to poison the so-called cannabis, marijuana and stuff like that. They knew that they basically killed that energy off and stuff like that, because now, like the so-called weed, that's the reason why they're making it legal, because they putting stuff inside of it. It's not like how it was like back into the 60s and stuff and 70s, like, and then if you grew a batch of it, because some of them called it homegrown back in the day, and stuff. Because like I said, I used to smoke that stuff back in the day when I, smoked marijuana, and I don't do it no more because it's poison. They have your your soul on some other stuff, and I don't fool with it. And when I heard that song, I was like, and like I said, when I smoked cannabis, I was like 17 or 18 and stuff when I had smoked cannabis back then. But I always listen to words, although not going to lie. A good beat will make me play it regardless. Oh yeah, I feel you on that. I totally feel you on that. Yeah. And I listen to the words and stuff. Like I said, sometimes you can, like with me, and I was talking about that earlier, certain music, you can connect with. Like I can connect with certain music, you know what I'm saying? KC Star 11, I can connect with certain music, but I don't let it take over me. Like I know how to balance it, like I totally get it and I see what's going on. So yeah, I grew up on Hawaii, and I used to smoke, but I don't anymore because the shit is whack. I know that's right, KC Star. It is whack. I mean, it's whack now. Roger and so release computer. Oh yeah, I remember that Computer Love. You talking about Computer? Oh, I remember that song. Long before internet dating. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Kim. Exactly. Like they was like putting that out way before the computer dating. Exactly. Oh, you met Roger in the Zap. How was he? Was he cool? But yeah, just like the individuals like for example like Star Wars took it to another level. Like if you see R2D2, that's basically like in the front it looks like a CD, like where you open up the CD, and they was talking about the holograms and stuff like that, like Star Wars is CBD oil probably bad. Yeah, oh yeah, because it's connected to the corporation, the CBD oil. Because I had got some oil. This was like maybe I even think I did a video, and it didn't do nothing. It didn't do anything. I just wanted to just see what the because I heard I heard certain things, and I read up on it and stuff. Like I said, I read up on herbs whenever and this see individuals, but you gotta basically like when you reach certain levels, you don't need certain herbs. But CBD oil, I think it's a bunch of crap, and the individuals like they're promoting that. I feel like that's messing with people's DNA. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's messing with other individuals' DNA. The CBD oil and stuff like that. That's like setting it back. But that's just how I feel. But what was I saying? But yeah, like I was saying, like yeah, if y'all ever if I go live, and I don't know, some of y'all might be camera shy, but y'all can definitely call in. Like I mean, I guess call in, or I don't know how you do it or whatever. And like I said, like on a live, because I seen individuals do that, on IG, they be both like on live talking and stuff like that. And if, like I said, if y'all ever want to do that, I'm fine with that. And like I said, I'll put it on YouTube or whatever and stuff, because I basically did 2 videos and I'm gonna put it on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, well, put it on YouTube, so it's gonna be 2 videos. I don't know. I got to think of a title, or I just say, hey, I did another live IG and stuff, because I like to be creative with my titles. I like to use something like different, because individuals, they want to use certain so-called names and stuff just to get views and stuff. And I don't care about the views. I don't give a damn about all of that. I just, I like to be creative and different, and and I want individuals to see what's really going on, So, y'all have any questions? And I'm glad y'all got to catch my live. Casey Star 11, Kim, and Shay. And I would, but I am shy. Oh, you don't have to be shy. You can come on it. You can go ahead. You don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy at all. I might have to cut the light on because it's getting dark. Okay. I might try. Yeah, come on. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you don't have to be shy. I'm so happy I finally did. Oh yeah, I'm happy too. I'm happy that you. Mythic Shine. I can barely see. But Mythic, hey, what's going on? Oh man, I've been on here for almost 2 hours doing it. I've been doing it for 2 hours. Like you probably could catch the video because I'm gonna upload the video on YouTube. But yeah, I've been on this live for like the first video. It was like an hour, and IG cut it off, and I'm gonna keep going until they cut it off again. But if they cut it off this time, I'll do a live like probably tomorrow because I'm gonna start like I love doing this live. It's fun and stuff. Like I said, when is it a good time to do a live? When are y'all not busy? Like I would like for just set a time and stuff. Hey Trip, how are you? Oh, I'm great. How are you? Mythic Shine. Shredder, like for some reason that's weird because I can't. I hope I said the sign name right, but I'm great. How are you? How are you? I'm great. But I'm glad you caught my live too. Like I get excited when y'all could catch my live. I like that whenever y'all could catch my live and stuff. But what was I saying? What was I talking about? Yeah, I said I was gonna talk until this run out, because I can't believe I've been on here for 2 hours, but it was worth it and I had fun. So weekends are the best, but that's why or do it in the evening after we all done work. Yeah. I was thinking that like just start doing it in the evening, like around 6 or something, 6 or 7. Like I'm gonna start doing it like that. Usually evenings. Okay, yeah, I'll do it the evenings then or the weekends. Okay. I just want to know so I can just because I usually do a video to let y'all know, hey, I'm about to go live, and whoever leave a heart and say they're ready to tune in, I don't care if it's one. If one do it, hey, I'll do it with one individual. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'll basically start talking and stuff. I'll be like, with one, I'm like, okay, let's do this and stuff. But yeah, like it's gonna be funny because I don't know, like whenever I upload the video, like on YouTube, for some reason it doesn't show like y'all's comments and stuff, and I don't know how that works and stuff, but they'll show like if one of y'all call, then I mean not call, but do the live with me, then it'll show it and stuff. I'm good. I was writing some poetry and on IG, and I saw you were live. I decided to tune in. Oh, like I said, I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. But what was I? Shoot, what was I saying? Yeah, yeah. Like I want to, when I uploaded it, because I was kind of like, I was like disappointed a little bit whenever, when the comments didn't pop up when I uploaded it to YouTube. I was like, how come their comments didn't pop up and stuff? I was like, like, because it seemed like I was talking, like, of course I was talking to y'all, but it seemed like it was almost like I was talking to myself, and like, I was like, dang, it seemed like I'm talking to myself, but, I mean, but individuals know I wasn't talking to myself, but, But yeah, like I said, that y'all, like I said, if y'all ever want to call and talk live and stuff, although Casey Star 11 is shy, but anyway, you'll do it you'll do it one day. I'm still trying to get somebody to call in, but I guess everybody's shy, or people probably just sitting there just chilling and stuff like that, or laying down, relaxing. But anything y'all? I mean, it's been so awesome. I love it because we can talk and ask when you taking. Then we can, like, what do you mean by something you said? But we can at least ask questions. Oh yeah, most definitely. Because I know certain things that I say, some probably be like, some get it, and some probably be like later on, they're probably like, first they'd be like, what was he? Oh, okay, I get it. And then some like, well, I would like to ask him that question, but because some, probably didn't understand and stuff like that. I do it, the pitch black darkness, LOL. I don't do videos and cameras. Okay. I know, I see that. Yeah, like, I know, because you don't ever, Shay 72, you don't ever post, no pictures and stuff. Like, you don't never really post anything. But yeah, you don't. But yeah, I agree with you, Casey Star 11. Like, it's good because y'all can ask questions and stuff like that, at, like any time and stuff. And I like doing this live. The live is fun. Like, because at first I wasn't with it whenever individuals be like, oh, you should do live. I'm like, I don't want to do the live and stuff like that. But, I enjoy it. This is like my second time, and here I am. I'm on it for like 2 hours, and some individuals, I don't know if they can do it for like 2 hours, but, I got it in for 2 hours. I'm showing water all over my face. But, yeah, do y'all have any questions? Any of y'all? Y'all can ask any questions. I got IG just to see you live. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're talking about real stuff. That's why. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Casey Star 11 and Kim. Like, I'm glad you did. Like, and, I noticed, like, not to change the subject, but I noticed individuals started getting accounts just so they could see me do the live. And, and I'm grateful for that. Like, certain individuals, like, they inbox me, say, hey, I got a live just, I got an IG account. I didn't even have an IG account. And they, like, I had, like, probably 6 or 7 individuals, inbox me telling me, hey, I got an IG account just because of you. And I really appreciate that. I mean, IG better cut me a check. Nah, let me quit being silly. But the individuals didn't, like I said, they, and I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that, straight up. What's the deal with the house numbers? Oh, I basically already pretty much talk about the house numbers. The house numbers basically, that's connected to this, like, it's like it's connected to this so-called system. The numbers, they're connected with that. Long story short. And what's the deal with what's the deal with R? What do you mean by what's the deal with R? scratch the. Oh, okay. Scratch the last comment. Okay. I know you love Star Wars, but I haven't seen it since Return of the Jedi. I just can't get into the new version, but it seems like a lot of subliminals you talk about. Oh, yeah, most definitely. And Disney, of course, Disney screwed it up because, like, George Lucas sold it to Disney. And I really didn't think he sold it to Disney. I think he was forced into selling it and stuff. But Disney, like they're giving a lot of subliminals, and they're talking about how to set up certain things on another level and stuff like that. Like I was disappointed in the new Star Wars, you know, because I grew up like I like the New Hope and the Empire Strikes Back was my favorite. I like Return of the Jedi, and then they went backwards and they did Phantom Menace and the Clone Wars, and then they did the Revenge of the Sith. So whenever it came to the Revenge of the Sith, like I liked all. I didn't really care for Clone Wars because it was kind of boring, but then they came with Force Awakens, and I think it was The Last Jedi or something like that. And Disney screwed it up. Like, they really screwed it. It was a lot of subliminals, but I totally got it. You know, I totally got it and stuff like that. And this new one is coming out in 2 weeks. So I'll let y'all know what's up with that. You know, if I like it. I was disappointed in the last two, especially the last one. I was like, I didn't like what they did to, I know, Shay, you probably familiar with Luke Skywalker. I didn't like what they did with his character at all. Oh, yeah, somebody was mentioning, y'all should check out the Game of Thrones. Have y'all ever seen Game of Thrones? Like, I didn't want to even watch, I didn't want to go into the Game of Thrones world and stuff. And I went there, and I liked the Game of Thrones. I was like, I liked it, you know. And it gave a lot of subliminals and rituals in there. Like yeah, check it out. Like it's worth watching. Like it's and like I say, I watch like different types of movies. I like thriller, horror, and movies that give subliminals and stuff like that. You know. Like I watched, what is it? I can't think of that movie off top. The Dark Tower. I mentioned that. Y'all should check that out. That gives a lot of subliminals and stuff. And it's a lot of movies I can't think off top. I'm going to have to probably, next time I do a live, I'll just give y'all a whole list of movies before I get real deep and stuff and tell y'all certain movies to check out and stuff. And I noticed like they've been doing a lot of, they remaking a lot of things and stuff like that. I hate those kind of shows, but it seems like I'm missing a lot of important messages, not really watching TV. Yeah, I mean, I stream it. I don't have cable. I stream it. So that's what I usually do. So, but yeah, like it's basically the same old thing, you know. I was talking with someone the other day, and I was saying like they all recycle the characters. Like for example, y'all remember that show called Mama's House, or I think it's Mama's House or something like that. I feel like Tyler Perry took that character, and because like they called her Mama or something like that, and I felt like he took her character and stuff like that. And like for example, like whenever it comes to the clothes and stuff, y'all remember Mr. Furley off of Three's Company? He used to dress with loud clothes and stuff. And Pops off the Wings, he did the same thing, where like loud clothes and stuff like that and stuff. It's like individuals do certain things and some don't pick up on that stuff, you know. That's what that was with Rerun. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, Shay. Rerun, exactly. And Vicki Lawrence played Mama. Yeah, exactly. I got 15 seconds, so if it's disconnect, I appreciate y'all. And next time, somebody better call in and do the live thing, Casey Star 11. And